Good morning, I'm Neva Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Thursday, 23rd of April. In this update, Iran has seized 2 cargo ships in the Strait of Hormuz, and a third ship has also been attacked. The escalation comes hours after Donald Trump extended the ceasefire, claiming Iran's leadership is fractured and needs more time to produce a proposal. The US president says American forces won't stop blockading Iranian ports. However, Iran's chief negotiator says Iran will not reopen the Strait of Hormuz while the blockade is active. Infrastructure New Zealand is welcoming a greater role for the Infrastructure Commission. Minister Chris Bishop has announced the Commission will take over from Treasury in analysing all major infrastructure proposals. He says the government has been concerned by the quality of information about infrastructure it's been provided. Infrastructure New Zealand Chief Executive Nick Leggett says it's another step towards better transparency. Revelations: multiple government agencies oppose plans to bring in move-on orders for rough sleepers. An Official Information Act response obtained by Labour shows Treasury didn't support the policy and questioned Justice officials' claims 6 people would be locked up a year for non-compliance. Documents show several ministries opposed the changes, and police expected significant rollout and training costs. Justice Minister Paul Goldsmith says the gang patch ban faced similar opposition and has been effective. A 66-year-old man is due in the Blenheim District Court today in relation to alleged historical sexual offending at Auckland's Dilworth School. He's the 14th person arrested under Operation Beverley and is facing charges of offending against 3 students in the early 1990s. Detective Inspector Scott Beard says the man had been sought for a number of years but was overseas and returned back to New Zealand last week. He's charged with 3 counts of sexual violation by unlawful sexual connection and 3 counts of indecent assault on a boy aged 12 to 16. A search will continue in Christchurch's Red Zone today for evidence over the disappearance of missing mother Rowena Walker. Walker was last seen in Burwood in August last year, and police remain hopeful she's alive, but aren't ruling out foul play. Drones, boats and ground crews will continue searching the Red Zone today, focusing on vegetation areas. Detective Senior Sergeant Joe Carolyn says even the smallest piece of evidence could be crucial in an investigation like this, and she says that evidence could include clothing or personal belongings, and they're keeping an open mind. In sport, Lester Whangaanuku will start at open-side flanker rather than the midfield for the Crusaders against the Waratahs in tomorrow's debut rugby match at Christchurch's new indoor stadium. Chelsea have dismissed manager Liam Rosenior after 5 straight Premier League football losses in which they didn't score. His tenure lasted 107 days. Sport Minister Mark Mitchell insists the reinstatement of Raelene Castle as Sport New Zealand boss for another 4 years is a healthy move with a key goal of breaking down entry barriers for children. I'm Neva Manu, that's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.